Hello and welcome. Here's a little video on one of my latest projects. It's a guest Wi-Fi hotspot portal code printer. Yeah, it's a pretty long term for that. And this thing does print hotspot portal vouchers with the Ubiquiti Wi-Fi system. So I have the Ubiquiti controller running, I have a guest Wi-Fi setup, and I'm right there connected to the Ubiquiti controller, as you can see. So there are no vouchers at the moment, and now we'll just go back to the printer and press this button right here, and this takes about 10 to 15 seconds to print it. So let's talk a little bit about what's inside. We have, there it is already. We have a Raspberry Pi Zero in here with a USB Wi-Fi adapter, as well as a simple push button that's connected to the GPIOs, and one of these cheap Chinese serial TTL level printers. And then there are two voltage regulators, both step downs, from 12 to 5 volts and from 12 to 9 volts. They are both adjustable, so I just set them to the 9 and the 5 volts. And then we have this cheap Chinese power brick right here, and then outputs 12 volt at like 5 amps. It's way too much, but it's alright. And well, as you can see, it just prints out this tiny vouchers. You have the Wi-Fi network name right there. This is a simple field you can write something into, and then there is a second field that you can configure in the software, and then there is this code field where the controller, the software on the Raspberry Pi just gets the voucher from the UniFi controller and puts it into there. Well, this is a pretty simple setup, just one GPIO used for this, the serial output on the GPIO is used for the printer, and let's press it again and just print a second voucher. Well, it's pretty simple. It runs a Node.js script that connects to the Ubiquiti controller and uses the Ubiquiti API. Doesn't have a real API, it's a little bit reverse engineered. A friend of mine did this for me, and I wrote a simple script in Python to use the button to start the script that's connecting to the Ubiquiti Wi-Fi controller. Well, so let's just have a look here at these two codes, the first and the second one, and let's go back to my screen. Sorry, I don't use the screen recording tool at the moment, cause I'm too lazy to get it together. So as you can see, we have these codes right here, and if you compare them, they are just created right now, and the second one is right here. So yeah, that was it. Pretty simple setup. It costs about $5 for the Raspberry Pi, $2 or $3 for the simple USB Wi-Fi stick. I soldered a pigtail to the Wi-Fi stick and connected an external antenna because it's a full aluminium case. I think the most expensive part on the thing was the case. It's about 30 euros here in Germany. I bought it at a local electronics store. They are two pieces of aluminium you put together and then you screw on these end plates. I milled the hole in the top of here to put the printer in there, and I drilled the hole right there to mount the button, and I drilled 2 holes in there to mount the pigtail and to get this cable from the power brick in there somewhere. yeah. It's pretty simple, it works. If you want one, just contact me. I can build more of them, or I can give you the little how-to on how to build your own. I think it shouldn't be a problem. I have to talk to the friend of mine who wrote the Node.js script, but I think it's alright if I give it away if you want to build one yourself. So yeah, that's a pretty simple project. I'll write something about it on my website to give you guys a little overview on what hardware I've used and how I have connected all that stuff together, and hope we'll see soon again.